So I come out to my garden because I was talking to a farmer who told me I could pick the squash blossoms, the male ones, in the morning when they're open. So a lot of them look open, but I came in, well, one is gone already, but it looks like a bee is sleeping in the flower. There was another one here, but he's gone. And this is the kind of squash that's growing. I have no idea what it is. There's another one. Wait a minute. Nope, he left. Okay. And there's another one. They're sleeping in the flowers. So I picked 7 squash blossoms and a tomato. So I'm going to egg them and bread them and fry them because they are absolutely delicious. I'm so excited that I got to pick my own squash blossoms. So here are the squash blossoms, and I had a tomato. But here are the squash blossoms hours later, and they closed up. So those are going to be pretty difficult to stuff. But I had to go to the store and get ricotta cheese. I actually like the whole milk one. This is all I could find. I have some ground beef cooking up. So we're going to do some, let's see, we're going to do rigatoni. Desico rigatoni. Is it Desico or De Cecco? Because I know in Italian the CE sounds like like cello, you know? So De Cecco or Desico. I've always been calling it Desico. But they have the best rigatoni. I love their rigatoni. It's big noodles. And I'm just going to make a meat sauce because it's kind of late right now. I was out and about. So we're going to do a quick pasta and meat sauce, but I am going to stuff those and fry them, hand cook them. I got my water trying to boil, and I have some marinara sauce that I made yesterday for dinner. So that is dinner tonight. So since I want this quick and easy, let's do some quick seasoning. I'm not going to chop garlic and onion, so I'm going to use my powdered onion and my powdered garlic. I'm going to use some pink Himalayan sea salt. About that's 2 pounds of meat, so about a teaspoon. Add that in there to season it. Then I'm going to use my onion powder. This is it's a bulk onion powder. I just kept the jar, so I think I got this jar on BJ's in New York. But I just keep the jar. And then this is the Costco garlic. Pour that in there. So we're just going to season up the meat quick and easy. Give it some flavor. Let that get all brown and cook, and then I'll start working on those. Okay, so here I have 1 egg because I only have 7 squash blossoms. They're small, so I don't need a lot of egg. And I have, it's white on white, but I have a splash of milk in there, and I'm gonna add a pinch of Himalayan sea salt. And I use Himalayan sea salt because that color, that pink, there's about 84 trace minerals in the pink Himalayan sea salt that get stripped when they bleach and process salt to make it white. And those trace minerals are very vital for our cells to function properly. So that's why I use the pink Himalayan sea salt. Sorry, this makes a lot of noise. Okay, so let me do this. And I put the milk in there to loosen the egg. We don't need it too thick. But we want it to coat the squash blossoms. And that should be enough for 7 flowers because... And if it's not, I'll just crack another egg. Then I'm going to use some plain breadcrumbs. I like buying plain because when you buy plain one, you can add whatever seasoning you want to it, any kind of flavor, whether it be Italian, Mexican, Asian. And 2, they actually have less salt in the plain breadcrumbs than they do in the seasoned breadcrumbs. So this one is 150 milligrams of sodium for a 1/4 cup. And if you look at the seasoned ones, it could be anywhere to 300 milligrams of salt for a 1/4 cup. So that's why I use plain. I got some plain breadcrumbs there, and now I'm going to season it with some Italian. This I dry in my own garden. It has oregano, rosemary, parsley, basil, marjoram, garlic chives, and chives. I put it all in there. So we're going to season the breadcrumbs. Mix that around. Aha! Okay. And then my meat's doing good. Break up my little pieces there. Okay, so let's try to stuff this. So I have some ricotta. Ricotta. Open that up. So in the morning, so the farmer from the CSA said you pick the male blossoms and they're open in the morning. So you pick them in the morning because then you can see if they're male or female. So I picked 7 males. I still have some blossoms there, but I didn't want to pick them all, of course. And I didn't want to pick the ones with the bees sleeping in them because there was a few of them. It's pretty cute. But then when they were in the house, they closed up. So this is going to be tough to stuff, but I will try. I just want to put a little bit of ricotta in there. Is there one that's open more? Yeah, this one's open a little more. Okay. So open it. They're very delicate. They could break very easily. I have a spoon somewhere. There it is. Okay. So, ricotta. And it's not going to hold a lot. Probably even less than that. And then open it. Yeah, how do you keep the blossoms open if you're not going to cook early in the morning? I was picking those blossoms at like 8 this morning. And even if I had ricotta and didn't have to go to the store, I'm not going to start frying that early. Alright, so I'm going to stick that in there. If you guys know of an easier way of doing this, please let me know. There, let's shove it in there. And then we try to close it by twisting the petals, which would be so much easier if it were open. Alright, so we're going to twist the petals. I saw Michael Simon on Food Network making these one time. He made it look so easy. But there's one, and you egg it and bread it. Yee. Come on. And then breadcrumbs. So there's one. Ta-da! So I'm going to do the other 6. But I don't want you to be here all night, so I'm going to put you on pause. So that's the best I can do it. I mean, these Italians are amazing. Somewhere, somehow, someone's like, I can't wait for the zucchini to make zucchini. So let's just cut these squash blossoms off, stuff them with cheese, dip them in egg and breadcrumbs, and fry them, and call it a meal. And let me tell you, they're amazing. They're amazing. So I I got my frying pan, a little one, since I only have 7. Getting hot. Sorry. My pasta is boiling. My meat is simmering in sauce. Let me show you that. Okay. I threw the marinara sauce in there. That's bubbling away. Quite a bit of meat. I don't know if I need it all. Anyway, so let this get hot. And we'll put the squash blossoms in. Alright. Let's put one in. Ooh. Hear the sizzle. How do you trick the flowers into opening up again? That's what I like to know. There we go. Last one. So I got 7. I can't even describe what they taste like. They basically just taste like breadcrumbs with cheese because you don't really taste flour. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, the sauce that I made this time, I didn't have the fire roasted crushed tomatoes, so I had San Marzano, the San Marzano whole peel tomatoes from Costco, so I made that sauce with that. And then my pasta is almost ready. Alright, let's see. Ooh, yay, look at that, they browned. Ooh, that's going to be hot. Okay, we got the tongs. Turn these around. Ooh, look at that. So these are from, oops, that one didn't cook too well. I don't think it got enough oil. These are from my garden outside. I am so excited. I wonder how many I'll be getting for the rest of the season. Get those in the oil. So there they are. Look at that. Squash blossoms. So my meat is ready and my pasta is ready. Ooh, I just grabbed that and that was hot. Sorry, I was plugged in. Okay. That was actually pretty hot. And my fan turned on the microwave because I had 3 burners going and it decided to try to cool things down. Okay, so there's the pasta. Gonna mix it in with the meat sauce. Ooh, look at that. Meaty, meaty. And then what John likes to do is he likes to put a dollop of ricotta cheese on top and mix it all around. Almost like a baked ziti, but not baked. But he does like putting ricotta cheese on his pasta. And this one, I guess 2 pounds is good because I got 4 men in this house, so they like the meat. Keep them strong. Keep their stomach satisfied because they got like bottomless pits for stomach. So that's ready. We'll cover that. That's ready. And then I'm going to make a Caesar salad. So Caesar salad is done. I put some pecorino. I always say Parmesan, but pecorino, croutons. Then I use this Caesar dressing from Costco. We like the Simply Caesar by Marzetti's, but this is what we have for now, so that's what we're using. And now we can plate up the food. And there it is, plated up. And here's my squash blossom. I have some...
It's good.
Yay! Hawaiian rolls with butter out. There's our Caesar. And that is dinner tonight.